Hello everyone, this is Cliff. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. Now, in between the last video and this video, I have talked to this merchant enough that she will go back to Majula, which I was wondering why she wasn't there. I upped my stats a little bit more, just because I had a lot of souls and not really anything else to spend it on. I've also got the wrong shield equipped. There we go. And the wrong sword. 2, 3. Okay. I also upgraded my Estus flask to the +1 by burning that that item. And I actually died. I actually died on my scouting run against this boss. So that's not great. I hate these two fuckers right here. There. So, we're going to head through here. And we open that door using the key from the last giant. Poke, poke, poke. I hate this guy. Never has such an easy enemy been so annoying to kill. Drop down. Drop down. Okay. Now that that's done. Actually, I think I'll stick with the High Knight Sword. Through here, and there is an item on this dead body right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run through this mist, and I need to change equipment really quick. Okay, so basically what you gotta do, oh, that barrel, is parry his attacks. And you want to draw him back towards this. Unlock once you parried. 1, 2, 3. That pretty much does most of the damage you need to do. Parry him one more time and finish him off. And you will get the Ring of Blades and the Soul of the Pursuer. Now, this can be a very, very annoying fight if you don't know that you can parry most of his attacks. If he should happen to do something funky and you get into a situation where these are destroyed, which can happen, he can destroy both of these, then you're going to have to do it the hard way, which is just parry attacks. Do a couple of attacks of your own, and then get away from him. I found that the easiest attack to parry is that dashing attack, even though I missed it the first time. But that will lead you to this area in here. And we'll go around. Now, we will come back up here, and I'll show you what that nest does. But first, this will come into effect a lot later on in the game. We'll come back up here. Alright, so only two options are this nest and dropping down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here because there is an item over there. And that's a set of Drain Lake Mail and Sword. Drop down here. And there's nothing else. So I'll run through. And I'll show you what the nest is before we go. But yeah, the Pursuer is a very aggravating boss, especially at this point in the game. You cannot fight him in the traditional sense unless you come back a lot later on. You'll actually face another Pursuer in the Iron... Oh boy, in the Smelter Demon area. and he's just as much of a pain in the ass because there aren't items like this that can do a lot of damage to him. So you just have to kind of do it the old-fashioned way, which is very time-consuming. So we're gonna run up here, and I will show you what this nest does. Let's see. I don't think I'm missing any items. Go to here. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's very similar to Dark Souls 1. Come on. There we go. Okay, and so he drops you off rather unceremoniously at the Lost Bastille. We will actually touch that bonfire. And do we have Homeward Bones? We have 10. That's good. Depending on how things go, I may have to use that Homeward Bone. Now, these are the kind of main, quote-unquote, night enemies in this area. And he's going to back off because he's an asshole. If he gets close enough, I can actually use the one witch. I've got one witching urn, really. Hey. Oh, I have no arm. My character has no arm at all. What you want to do is walk around. Be very, very quiet. And be very, very careful, because if you fall, you're kind of screwed. So we're going to grab that. That is a large Titanite shard. We'd like to see those. I am going to equip. I've got 5 fire arrows, and that's it. God, I am not in good shape arrow-wise. All right. That was sneaky and underhanded, but hey, you do what you gotta do. We're gonna go over here. In the face. And as you can see, this guy has a ton of hit points. What I'm looking for is something like these fire bombs. That'll do more damage to him. Chunk it. That did no damage. We've hit on something for now. There we go. And I know this is cheap and underhanded, but I just don't care. So you've got a boatload of dogs in this area. And that would have been very heroic, but it kind of didn't work, so that's okay. Grab a human effigy. You got to be careful because some of these barrels will explode, which is never a good thing. We're going to walk up here like that barrel that's in the center there. And grab that. Alright, so we'll walk through this door. Just be careful, there's a big hole right there. Grab this treasure chest, like so. The Covetous silver serpent ring. That will take over a spot in our inventory. I'm thinking it's going to take over that, and I'm thinking about maybe using the Ring of Blades, which increases attack. Covetous silver serpent ring gives you more souls per kill, which is always a good thing to have as early in the game as possible. Okay, so at this point, we're cut off from our bonfire. So what we're going to do, and I will explore this area a little bit later on. This is kind of a very common theme in Dark Souls where you could kind of skip areas, and that's basically what we've done. So I'm going to use that. Back to here. Okay, so we're going to travel to Majula, and we've kind of killed off most of the stuff in Forest of the Fallen Giants. We've got one more area that we will explore a little bit later. First, I want to talk to her. I think she actually gives you something.
Oh, go on. Everyone, you're my only. We call not this.
Well, maybe not. I think you have to buy a certain amount of stuff from her. And apparently I haven't hit that limit yet, so screw her.
Lonely time.
Oh, woman. Okay, so let's improve our Titanite sword. Hey. Okay, so. And if you're wondering, is it worth it to improve this shield? Not really. My goal will be to get 100% shield. So there's no real reason, and just like this armor, there's no real reason to increase it. Now, when I get, I think it's the knight armor that I used pretty extensively. I will increase that, and I will buy some of the special armor from this guy just to see how, you know, his in-game placement changes and how his dialogue changes. Okay, so that is the first of 2 optional bosses that I will be doing. In the next video, we will do the second, which is in the Blue Cathedral, which is at the Hyde's Tower of Flame, basically the area right past where we got our ring, which we are now wearing because I was stupid and got killed. Like so. Alright, so until next time, this is Cliff. I hope everybody takes care. I'll see you later.